She's been sulking. Front end has gone all vague. Like she's trying to avoid commitment. I'm talking about the car, obviously. I did a video on this a few years back when we had the TD6, and it failed on a control arm and a ball joint and this, that and the other. So I just replaced the control arm and the ball joint. The last two control techniques on this car, he has advised on play in the bushes on the front control arms, both of them. Again, the last one he advised on it again. It's feeling very sort of wandering about, like you're not in full control. It's not going to be a how-to video. I've already done the other side, did the other side before lunch. It's a piece of cake. I've already done it once before, and I've just had a look on YouTube, and it's saturated with videos changing front control arms on the old Range Rover. So I thought, well, I'll just show you what I'm up to. I ain't going to do a how-to, or this is what you do. Sam did one on his not so long ago. The original control arms on these Range Rovers are good for about 100,000 miles. The genuine Land Rover part. A lot of people say to replace it with genuine Land Rover, or you'll be changing them every sort of 10 to 15,000 miles. I'm not sure if that's going to be the case. I've fit on the other side. I had a complete set, and then obviously I used one on the TD6. And they're all Delphi. Whether it's a good brand or not, I don't know. At the time, they was reasonably priced. I think Sam fitted Lem Forder on his, which if these ones wear out quick, I will probably look at a brand like that. But they're 60 to 75 euros. One, I think the front one's about 60 and the back one's about 75. These are about 40 quid, 35 and 40 quid, I believe. I can't remember. But anyway, so we've got a Febby Bilstein and a Delphi on the other side. The two on this side are both Delphi. I'm going to just change them. It's a piece of cake. Disconnect the height sensor, undo the bolts on the subframe end, the wheel end, take them off, swap them back. Piece of cake. Job done. And then we'll go for a little drive. So fingers crossed it won't take us too long. Anyway, let's have a look. Got to undo that one. The other one's here somewhere. Disconnect the height sensor. It's a 10mm. All the other ones are 21mm. So I'll get them swapped over now. So I won't bore you too much with showing you how to do it, because it is a doddle. We just need a good strong jack, decent axle stand, get it high enough in the air, because the suspension does drop down. And I will need a help of the Hobbit at some point just to turn the steering so I can mess about this, that and the other. Right, I'm going to crack on. I'll be back with you when we go ready to go for a road test. So. Hold on in there. All back together, car's outside. I was going to road test it, but it's actually pissing hard rain. And look at the state of me. I ain't getting in the car like that. So we'll do the road test tomorrow. When you're doing these control arms, don't forget that before you torque them up, jack the arms up so the suspension's at normal ride height. I will put things up on the screen, torque settings and the ride height. Measure from the centre of the hub to the wheel arch tip, thing, not the liner. Make sure it's the wheel arch. 493mm on the front. So jack it up so it's 493mm, torque them up. Now it's 160 Newton meters plus 90 degrees. That's if you're using new bolts. We're not, same as most people don't. I've cranked it up 60 Newton meters. On the other end where it goes onto the hub, that's 80 Newton meters. So yeah, job done. And I'm bloody filthy. So tomorrow we'll go for a little drive in it and see if it feels better. It should do, because there wasn't half a lot of play in some of those. But yeah, let's see what tomorrow brings. So it's a new dawn, it's a new day. We're out in the Range Rover. Hopefully you can hear me. I've got the phone mounted up on the mirror. So far it feels all right. Obviously this is just back road, so I can't really tell yet. It's normally sort of pulling away from junctions and braking and stuff. I'm hoping that it's still going to drive in a straight line. Because I don't really want to be paying out for geometry, wheel alignment. Proper wheel alignment for this car's over 100 euros. Oh, there's a cow in the road. something you don't see every day. But there you go, there's a cow. Silly ass. If I see the farmer, I'll tell him. But what's a cow? Cow is a vache. Vache on the roof. Alaba. So far it feels alright. Oh, no, there's a horse around it. No, that's in a field. I can't see him outside. These cars there, but these posh cars not. Anyway, yeah, that's our bit of excitement for today. A cow in the road. Mrs. Old Girl. We call him the old boy, and that's his wife, so that's Mrs. Old Boy. Anyway, yeah, so it feels like the steering wheel's straight in the straight ahead position, so that's always a bonus. I'll have to keep an eye on my tyres and make sure they're not wearing out funny. But I'll know when I get on the main road. But I thought we'll just go for a little drive in the countryside. So we've got the dash cam running, so that'll have the forward footage. That looks like a tree gone over. Oh, it all happens around here. Hopefully this video will be watchable. And I know a lot of you like the old driving around the countryside videos, so thought we'll have a little drive in the countryside, see how the car feels. I don't drive it that often, to be honest, and Tina only uses it to go up to the shops once or twice a month. So I know a lot of you say, well, why have you got a bloody Range Rover? Well, because we can. I can fix it. It's cheap to run. I will do a breakdown of what it's actually cost us since owning it. We've had this since 2019, I believe. But it had very low miles when we first got it, and it's not bad now. Pigeon, get out the road. It's not even done 100,000 miles yet, but obviously we're in kilometres. We'll do a left here, shall we? Nothing that way. Feels alright putting it. It just felt really vague. Do you know what I mean? And it's sort of like a bit wandery. I noticed it quite a bit when we went to Spain in June. You know, pulling away from junctions and stuff, especially if the road was a bit shit. With the all-terrain tyres we had on it. Oh, grey area, that one, grey area. Illegal. Oh, that's another video in itself. It just felt like it. Well, at one point it felt like my wheels were falling off. The car was all over the place, and I'm like, what is going on here? My brother got out, he gave the wheels a good old shake top to bottom. Nothing looked like it was loose. Anyway, got onto a better road surface and it was all right. So and I thought, well, it's been advised for 2 control techniques in a row. Now, control techniques here in France are every 2 years, so that's 4 years of advisories for the control arms. Now, obviously, I think it's due December this year. I'm sure it is. I'll have to have a check, to be honest. I hate this junction because you can't see what's coming. Yeah, no, I think it is. It's due this December. Hopefully it'll just pass again. Less advisories. He'll probably advise on the rear bushes on the arms at the back, which I will change at some point, like the knuckle bushes. And he'll advise on corrosion on the chassis, because they always do. You'll find that different control technique stations have their own little pet advisories. So yeah, I mean, so far it feels really quite good. It's goes where I'm pointing it, basically. It's going in a nice straight line, brakes in a straight line as well. Obviously there's no traffic around me. Let's go up here, we'll go up the side of the campsite and then we'll go back on the main road. Yeah, so we're coming up to the campsite in Landernack-le-Long, which is our nearest village, I suppose you could call it. Friends of ours used to run this campsite for the municipality. Didn't get a lot of support from the mayor. I think this new lot that are running it are getting a bit more help. Oh, it's down there actually, you can't see it. Anyway, so yeah, this is Landernack-le-Long, and I know a lot of you people out there who watch these videos really enjoy the driving around the countryside. Obviously, driving around the countryside, it's all right, but I think that people would get slightly bored of just random footage with a bit of music over it. So when I do a driving around video, I like to have it so that there's a point of interest. Yeah, thanks. No idea who that was. You got away with these people. Yeah, so I tried to put a bit of it, so I've done like the route de Coeur de Lion, you know, the route of Richard the Lionheart. I've done the dark history in this area of France. Now this is where it's going to get exciting, because I'll feel it on this road. Oh, that's night and day different. Oh, slow down. Yeah. If your car starts feeling a bit vague, or your Range Rover L322 starts feeling a bit vague, change your control arms. Don't leave it for so long. As I said previously, they're good for, the original Land Rover ones are good for about 100,000 miles or thereabouts. I'm not expecting these ones to last ever so long because they're just cheap ones. And I say the only reason I've put them on the car, I bought a full set for the TD6. We wasn't going to be spending a lot of money on that car. It was just keep it running and do the bare minimum. It failed on one control arm and a ball joint, so I had a full set, pair of ball joints. I just changed one control arm and the ball joint because we was using the car to move house. So I just quickly did the control arm and the ball joint, got it back for its CT, job done. So I had a set of 3, as I probably mentioned before, and I ordered one new one. If they don't last that long, I will then put slightly more expensive ones on it. But yeah, it feels really nice actually. It's steering is really responsive. You don't realise it goes over time. Since 2019, it's, you know, we've only done 20. Oh, what are we on now? Let me have a look. We're on 149,000 kilometres. When we bought the car, it had 124,000 kilometres on it. So we've not done many in all those years. But yeah, it feels good. Yeah, I was getting to the point where I was doing all the history and that. There's some things up in Landernack that are interesting, if you like that sort of thing. Yeah, it's a bloody mess. I need a haircut. I keep seeing myself in the thing. Yeah, there's the old railway which went from Bussière-Gallant through Landernack and then onwards, which would then take you up to Saint-Iria. It's obviously all gone because they did in France the same as they did in the UK. So there's that. If anyone's interested, I'll go and visit the old abandoned stations. Obviously I won't be getting out, but I can show you, and I've got some old pictures actually of the railway station up in Landernack-le-Long. If anyone's interested in that, let me know, and then I could do a video of the town actually, town, village, you know what it is. But this farm up here on the left, I don't know if the dash cam's picking it up. We was talking to the old boy, and I said to Tina, just ask him how long ago it was since someone actually lived on that farm, because you can see there's a house part on the left. And he said 20 years. And then you look at it and you think, you know, I was lived in there for bloody donkey's years, but yeah, only 20 years. And they was renting it at the time, and his son has since bought it. Yeah, it's good to find out a bit of history about the place and see what's going on and who's done what, and a bit of a structure going on over there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, so this is our little area. Yeah, nice little lot of buildings over there. I wouldn't mind having a bit of a poke round actually, have a word with the farmer and see if I could get over there and do a video. This house has got a new owner, Millie owns that, they're doing a lot of work in there. And then we're back home. So I shall just pull in, park up and then do a piece of camera. I've navigated the gateway with two bloody rogue dogs. Haven't got a clue where they're going. Yes, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's not anything too fantastic. I thought I wanted to get this job done. There's a few other jobs I want to do. We've got oil for the transfer case, both the front and rear diff, and I've got a screw which I think will fit that map sensor on the front. Get out of the way! God. Things you've got to put up with. Come on! Come on! We've got a geriatric one which gets behind you, and this twat nugget down here. So yeah, that's it. So we'll have a few exciting things coming up in the future. I probably won't do any how-to videos on that oil changes or anything, but I'll do a little bit of something. We've got Mark from Overlanding Forward coming in August with Dad Alt Hood or whatever his channel's called. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'm going to be bothered with videoing or anything, but that's what's upcoming. So I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.